live. Right now it says the
Yeah, yeah.
schedule. Okay, now you're live. Yes.
Yes.
So
Hi,
thank you so much
everyone.
for having me. And don't be nervous. You come to my Zooms all the time. Why are
Yes.
you nervous, my love? You know me very well. Anyway, Melina is a very nice lady. She's not financially connected to me or anything, and that's the beauty of this business. The team is so big. You have so many people from different places, different countries, different regions, that you don't necessarily know, gosh, I hate my hair has grown so much. My daughter wanted me to she wanted to grow her own hair, and and she inspired me to not cut my hair, and now she has already cut her own hair, and now my hair is so long and I'm not used to it. So let me see if while we're waiting for ملینا، امیدوارم که هرچه که هستید خوب باشید. Okay, she's back. Oh, poor you, Melina. I know your coverage is not very good. Oh, poor lady. Anyway, so we're just gonna wait for her because she asked me if I asked her. She asked me for interview for many times, and I'm so busy. And I said the only time I have is like from 2 to 3 o'clock today. That's why she's. I think she has been at work because she's in Calgary, so she's in Alberta. Anyway, looking forward to see you after this go live. I have another one with Christina, and I see she's here. Hi, Christina. And then I have another one for one of our new products that is related to the travel right after that. Um, خیلی از کسایی که فارسی زبان هستن ممنون هستم. همونطور که گفتم این بیزنس درسته که من فارسی صحبت میکنم، ولی برای ایرانیان خارج از ایران هست، به خاطر اینکه تو ایران به خاطر تحریما نمیتونن این بیزنس رو انجام بدن از ایران یا افغانستان. پس و تمام ترینینگ ها هم به زبان انگلیسی هست. اینه که اگر که شما انتظار دارید که اطلاعاتی که دریافت میکنید به زبان فارسی باشه، متاسفانه اینطوری نیست. تمام ترینینگ ها به زبان انگلیسی هست و وبینار به زبان انگلیسی هستش. درسته که من فارسی زبان هستم و خیلی از کسایی که مثل من توی تیم ما هستن فارسی زبان هستن، ولی این بیزینس برای کسی است که زبان انگلیسی بلدن. Okay, Melina, you're back.
I think we were frozen for a while. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I welcome you once again. And she's a very great leader in our community, a very kind and loving person who's willing to help. So thank you, Nera, so much. Thank you for your time, and just share your journey with us. It's all up to you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. No problem. So as you know, my name is Nera Behzadineh or Nera Ward. I am a mother, and I work still full time to date. I started this business about 3 years ago, and when I started this business, all I wanted was something that I can do beside my job, and I never had any business before, and I never had online business before. So this has been my first and my last. And I'm super grateful because this business has changed my life. It hasn't been get rich quick. It requires hard work. It requires consistency. It requires perseverance. It has helped thousands and thousands of families. Our community now, I think it has 130,000 people. It's blessing people's life every single day. So it's been an amazing journey.
Yeah. So why did you choose to be an online business owner? Like you are a professional engineer, you have a very good job, and why did you choose the online space?
Online space. Well, because as I said always all the time in my videos, businesses don't have jobs basically don't have any security in Canada and many countries. You have a job today and tomorrow they come and say, you know what, we don't need you anymore, and you're gone. And that was one reason. And then the other reason is the living expenses are so high. You really need to have a backup plan because you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Again, I didn't want to go around and trying to sell things to people. I didn't want to be talking to people. All I wanted to do was to have something for myself that doesn't require me selling directly to people. Of course, this business is it's a business. It requires investment. There are products, but everything is done through internet and it's indirect. So it is amazing because I don't like chasing people and I don't like pushing people to try to make sales. And that's one of the reasons I decided to do this business.
Yeah. So, Neda, can you explain our business model? Like, a lot of people are wondering, like, what is this automation all about? What we are doing? A lot of people doubt about it. So, can you just explain about our business model and the legitimacy of our business?
Yes. What I can say about the legitimacy of this business is, doesn't matter where you are in the world, the business is incorporated. And also your income is reported to the government. In Canada, we are getting tax documents from this company, and they report your income directly to CRA. If you're in US, you're going to be getting 1099 form and your income is reported to IRS. So if something is not legal, if it's not legit, you won't get tax documents. Here, you will get tax documents. Whether it's ethical or not, I think for me, something is unethical if you want to get advantage of people and if you want to get advantage of people who are less fortunate than you. What I can say with pride is that we don't get advantage of people. I have refunded so many people who have come to the 30-day trial after they watched the webinar. I just asked them, tell me why you're here, and they told me why they're here. And I have just listened to them, and I said, you know what, you're not a good fit for this business. So who are the people who are not good fit for this business? First of all, this is a business, so it requires investment. If someone cannot invest, they can't start this business. Yeah, laptop is not the only thing you need for this business. You need laptop and you need the initial investment. Having said that, we have so many students in our team who are just 18 years old, 17 years old, and have been able to start their business because they look at the business model, they look at the income that we're having, and they're like, you know what, there is nothing better than this out there. And there is not anything better than this out there, because I have so many people in my team. I'm coaching over 900 people, and these people are coming, some of them from Amazon, some of them are people from mutual funds, whatever, stock market investment, different types of investments. And you need to really believe in that, a type of business that is unique. It has a unique payment infrastructure, and it provides a training. And here we have all that. This is why it makes it very, very different.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Neda. I don't know. I'm just going on and off the internet. Sorry about that. So,
No problem.
how was your journey in this 2 years? Like, how did you feel? Like, what change did you feel like in your personal life as well as your financial? Like, how was the journey? Like, I am seeing it, but I just want my followers and viewers to know, like, from a professional like you or a leader like you, like, how it's been your journey.
The first couple of months has been a disaster because I didn't have any online business experience, and I didn't know if this business really works. So you have your doubts whether this business is going to work, whether you're going to make any money. And then you see all these other people, they're 80 years old and they're making money. They're in their 70s, they're making money. They're in their 60s, they're making money. Young people, students, they're making money. And then at some point, you get to believe that if it's a business that everybody can make money, so why not you, right? But the first couple of months, you always have self-doubt. You always doubt whether the system is really going to work for you as well or not. And then you have to, go through the training. For all of us, we have kids, we have job, we are used to having our lifestyle. We wake up in the morning, do certain things, and then all of a sudden we have to fit in this business into our busy lifestyle as well. So it's like it's an adjustment. I remember when I started this business, I was sleeping at 9 o'clock with my kids. I was putting them to bed, sleeping beside them, wait for them to fall asleep. And then I get up and start doing this training. and it was really a big adjustment. So it is very hard, anything new in life, any relationship, any new training thing in life at the beginning is very overwhelming. But once you get past that, phase, then it gets easier and easier and easier. And then the way it has changed my family's life, of course, financially. I mean, we started from the point that we were like short every month, and we never had savings, to the point that we have savings. We're paying our house faster. I can take my kids for travel faster and more. I'm forever grateful. I'm not saying this is a get rich quick. I'm not saying everybody's going to get to the end line at the same speed. Some people get there faster, some people get there slower. But the good news is that you can go at your own pace.
Yes.
All I know that is all I wanted from God was just to be able to make extra couple of $1,000s a month, and God has blessed me with way more than that, and I'm forever grateful. And not only that, I have a community now, people who are like my family. I didn't think that I'm gonna be like, having so many friends that I can, have to support me financially, emotionally, everything. And they're not connected to me at all before, and now through this business they're connected to me.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, you have been mentoring a lots of people, like hundreds of people in in our community. So, what do you think the importance of mentorship in our business?
The quality of mentors.
Yeah, I mean the mentorship. Like, why do you think that it's important to have a mentor in a business or a coach in a business? Like you have
Yes.
hundreds of people you are mentoring hundreds of people, right?
Yes, I'm coaching a lot of people. I can't mentor anyone anymore. Once my team passed around 100 people, I just stopped mentoring. It's
Okay.
impossible to be mentoring so many people. I haven't mentored people for a long time, but I have been their coach for a long time. I'm
Mhm.
following their journey closely. This morning, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to have a meeting with a couple of people in Australia, and then I got my kids ready for school. And then right after that, I started having another meeting with a couple of people again from Australia, from Asia, in different time zones. And then, so you're constantly working with people closely to get to them to the point that they're financially independent.
Yeah.
It's a lot of commitment. It's a lot of work, hard work, I can say. But the good news is that in this business, people are not left alone. They have a team. We have 2 meetings every single week for them, and they have a lot of support. They have 1 million resources in their fingertips, and which is the best part of this business. So there's so much every day. I think to myself, I can do that. I can be doing to improve my life and my business, that I'm just blown away by all these options that is available to us in the internet world.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm so happy and grateful that this business, I came into this business and I'm being helped by people. We know we get a lot of resources, right? And what is this one last advice you want to give for all my followers, or everyone who's watching us or watching the replay?
Yeah. The advice I'm giving, well, really, I have no advice. I think people are smart enough; they can make the best
Yeah.
decisions for themselves. If they are looking, I always tell people just to go and look around and try everything else out, because I want serious people. I don't want people who have self doubts. I don't want to work with people or coach people who have zero confidence. I don't like working with people who have skeptical spouses, husbands, wives. They're just scared of everything and everything. I just want people who are mature enough.
Yeah.
I have some people who are in my team who are 18 years old, but they're mature enough to be coachable, right?
Yeah.
Because for anything in life, you need to have the mental readiness for it. Like if you want to be able to learn how to drive, you need to be mentally ready for it. I don't want to work with kids like my kids, that who are not ready, who are not financially there, who are not focused. If you're serious, if you want an online business, there is nothing better than this out there. I promise you that. And if you're not serious, then keep looking around. Maybe come back in 5 years, in 10 years, whenever you're ready. Or come back when you're serious, because here we're going to be spending a lot of time on you, a lot of investment of time and effort and love on you. And we want you to be able to be serious. When I have a Zoom, you have been in many of my Zooms, I sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like literally dead tired for 2 days after that. I can't talk for days after that. I'm putting my health into coaching the people. I'm taking the time away from my kids to coach people. And there's a lot of sacrifice that we make as educators who are going to be taking care of you. So I don't want you to come if you're not serious. Just show up if you're serious, if you know, if you want to change, if you want to make income from home, and if you're ready to work hard, and if you want to make big money, because the money you're going to be making here is going to be way more than that what people make in the 9 to 5 job. I'm not saying this is a get rich quick. I'm not saying this is quick and you're going to make that money in 1 week. If I say that, you make sure that we're blackmailing people. We're not saying that, but you will get there. Most of the people get to the point within the first year of this business that they will be making more than their salary. So definitely check it out.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all the information, Neda. So what do you think is one most important thing to be successful in this business? Is it like just one, if you say about one thing? I know there is more than one thing you need to have to be successful, but one most important thing that you need to be successful in this business.
I would say grit in any business, grit and your why. How strong is your why? You might have a big strong why. You might have a very big reason to want to make a change, but you don't have any grit. You're one of those people that just give up like in 1 week. You want to learn how to drive, and then you just get on the steering wheel, and the moment it gets harder and harder, and you're like, I'm gone. Grit in anything in life. You want to learn how to cook, you want to learn how to drive, you want to learn how to do business. You need to learn to be patient, have perseverance, have consistency. And if you have that, and if you have a big why, you will be successful. I promise you, in anything you go, in anything you do.
Yeah. So that's all for me from my side, Neda. Thank you so much.
No problem. No
Thank
problem.
you for your
I'm
time.
sorry that I have been so busy. I haven't been able to see you earlier or meet with you earlier, and it's just been very hectic. But thank you so much for taking the time to interview me today.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Neda. Bye. Thank
No
you for your
problem.
time
Have a
once
good day.
again.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.